So Rhys has stripped the Yaris bumper off, and
It's an IGO.
Is it an IGO? Is it? Yeah. Oh, sorry, it's an IGO. All the same. So it's got a little split at the bottom, and it's a little bit deformed through here, a little bit creased, but that's no issue. So Rhys has he's stapled that split from the back. It's just going to now heat the rest of it up and shape it a little bit better across there, and then we're going to grind this paint off of here, and we're just going to do a little bit of a plastic weld through there just to reinforce them staples, and that should be good enough then to do a bit of filler work and prime it.
Can you stop doing that?
Alright, YouTubes. Right, so this Toyota Yaris bumper, Rhys was going to do this one. So he was going. I was going to get him to. He didn't know, but I was going to get him to do the base coat and lacquer. But he's not very well today. He's been up all night. It's been coming out of both ends on him, and yeah, he's really poorly. I did go into his room this morning and tell him to man up and come in, but then when I looked at him, he looked like a little 5-year-old boy again. So I felt sorry for him. I said, get some rest. But it's a shame. So he's done all of this. So he stripped it. It was a substantial amount of damage on it. It had a split underneath, and it's all deformed and wobbly. But he's done a really good job. So he's done everything. He's stripped it. He's done a little, and he's never really done it before. So he's done a little plastic repair there. So he stapled it all. And then he done a little bit of plastic welding on it as well, and we nearly melted the bumper right off on that bottom, but he done a good job. And then he's filled all this corner, prepped it all, masked it, mixed the primer and primed it, and he put really good decent coat of primer on there. So yeah, well chuffed. I would have loved it if he would have painted this. It would have been a good one. Bumper being off the car, being a straight colour as well, and we're blend on this as well, because the rest of the bumper's pretty decent. So yeah, it would have been a good one for him to do, but it's what it is. So it looks like I'm going to have to paint it. So I'll get all the colour mixed up, and get it degreased and start painting it. I wouldn't mind knowing, I'm not sure whether people prefer watching cars and stuff being sprayed from a first person view, so with a camera on me, or whether people prefer it from a distance where you can see the jobs being painted from a distance. I'm not sure myself, to be honest, when I watch other people paint cars, whether I prefer it as a first person view or whether I prefer it from a distance. I think I'd probably prefer it from a distance, but obviously doing it that way, if you've got a sort of larger job, unless you keep moving the camera around or you've got multiple cameras, it's a bit harder to see the whole job being done, I suppose. But yeah, let me know which way you prefer the jobs to be filmed when they're spraying. That'd be great. So right, I'm going to crack on anyway. There we go, that's the Yaris bumper done. It's had like a 20-minute fake, so that's Mipa CX4 clear coat I've used on that with HX4 hardener, and a 20-minute bake, let it cool down, and that's good enough to start fitting it up and even polish. You know, within an hour of it cooling. That's a great thing about that CX4. You need to polish it quick, really, as well, because if you give it sort of more than a day, especially after a bake, you'll really struggle to nib it and to polish out the flatten marks as well. It's pretty clean. So I use that static gun. I need to read the instructions actually exactly how to use it, but it doesn't really. I don't know if it makes a difference to the cleanliness of my jobs or not. Bit of a nib there, and I got a nasty fibre in it there. Oh, it's a hair. I don't know if it's off. It might be off my beard, but you can't really see any colour in it, so it will nib out. But that's a shame. I should have got Rhys to paint this really, but yeah, it's all come out all right. Bit of an iffy colour this one, Super Red 5, loads of shades of it. So I spectroed it. Said the lighter shade, but I recalculated it and it was a bit more. It looks better on the screen. I didn't even check it to be honest, but fingers crossed it should be all right. So yeah, once this cools down, I'll get it fitted up.